Welcome to this explainer. Okay, if you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by the seemingly endless list of English grammar rules, well, you're in the exact right place. Today, we're going to transform what often feels like this daunting mountain of exceptions, the kind that makes you want to pull your hair out, into a logical, easy to understand matrix of time travel drawn directly from our source material. So get ready because we are going to literally decode the matrix of the English language. But before we start recognizing the structural patterns of this matrix, let's get the crucial point down. What actually is a tense? At its core, a tense is simply a verb's way of indicating exactly when an action happens, or when a state exists. It really is the engine of time travel in language. You just have to ask yourself, is the action happening right now? Did it happen before now, or will it happen after now? That's our baseline.
So here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the foundational present, the here and now, then cover the past, what happened before, and the future, what comes next. After that, we'll dive into clues and common mistakes, and finally unlock the ultimate memory trick. Section 1. Present, the here and now.
Now, think of all this as a brilliant 3x4 grid. We have our three main times, present, past, and future, and they intersect with four specific forms: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. 3 times 4 gives us our 12 total tenses. See, it's absolutely not a random list of 12 disconnected rules. It's a perfectly structured, totally predictable grid.
Let's zoom in on our first two present forms. Notice how the simple present handles daily routines and universal truths. The formula is just the subject plus the base verb, or verb 1. For example, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. It's an undeniable fact, right? But right next to it, the present continuous relies on an ing ending, combined with am, is, or are for actions happening right this exact second. So instead of a general truth, it's specific and immediate, like Rahul is studying. Moving along to the perfect forms, these rely on the helper verbs has or have. The present perfect shifts our focus to actions recently completed or life experiences using the third form of the verb. I have eaten lunch. Boom, it's done. But what about the present perfect continuous? Well, it tells us about the duration of an action that started in the past and is still ongoing right now. Think, I have been studying for 2 hours. The been plus the ing verb highlights that unbroken, ongoing continuation. Section 2. Past. What happened before? So if we travel backward in time, we literally see the exact same pattern repeat, just shifted backwards. The simple past gives us basic completed actions using V2, the second form of the verb. Rahul played cricket. It's in the history books. Meanwhile, the past continuous uses was or were, plus that familiar ing ending for past actions that were in progress, often when they got interrupted. For instance, I was sleeping when you called.
And this brilliantly illustrates the perfect pattern continuing right into the past. Look at how we just swap our present helpers, has or have, for the past helper had. The past perfect denotes an action that happened before another past action even started, like the train had departed before we reached. The departure happened first. The past perfect continuous works exactly the same way to show a duration before another past action, like she had been waiting since morning. The structure is incredibly reliable.
Section 3. Future. What comes next? Projecting forward, the future tenses introduce our brand new anchor word, will. For the simple future, we just pair will with our familiar base verb to express plans, predictions, or promises, like I will help you. To show an action that'll be in progress at a specific future time, we move to future continuous. We keep will, add be, and bring back our ing ending. She will be traveling tomorrow.
To complete our 3x4 matrix, we lock in the future perfect forms. Future perfect uses will have plus the third verb form to show precisely when an action will be completed by a specific future deadline. She will have completed the project by Monday. And finally, future perfect continuous uses will have been plus the ing verb to show a duration continuing right up to a future time. I will have been working here for 5 years.
Section 4. Clues and common mistakes. Here's the really crucial point. You don't always have to guess the tense. Each form has built-in signal words. Think of them as your cheat codes. If you see always or usually, you're likely in simple territory. Now or while signals a continuous tense. Words like already or by the time point directly to perfect, and since or for are massive clues for perfect continuous. These words guide you right to the correct form. Let's look at some common pitfalls. Notice how in the simple present, saying she go to school is definitely wrong because for he, she, or it, we absolutely must add s or es. So she goes to school is the right way to say it. In the present continuous, dropping the ing breaks our established logical formula entirely. I am play football fails the pattern. It has to be I am playing football.
Similarly, mixing up the base verb or the past tense with the V3 form in perfect tenses is a super common trap. Saying he has went home uses the past tense went instead of the required V3 form gone. The exact same rule applies to the past perfect. She had ate dinner is wrong because ate isn't the V3 form, eaten is. This is a trap you can easily avoid now that you understand the underlying architectural pattern. Okay, before we reveal the final memory trick, I want you to test your new pattern recognition skills on this exact sentence, straight from our sources practice exercise. Here it is. She had completed the report before the meeting. Take a second. Look at the helper verb and the main verb. Which tense is this?
Section 5, the ultimate memory trick.
So, if you spotted the had plus the V3 completed just now and correctly identified that as past perfect, you're perfectly primed for this. Let's lock all of this in for good. We can anchor everything we've discussed today into a single, elegant reference point using just one verb, write. You can see the whole matrix at a glance. I write. I am writing. I have written. I have been writing. It tracks flawlessly down through the past and future. Once you map a single verb across this grid, the underlying architecture of English grammar suddenly becomes completely transparent. To synthesize this entire explainer into one brilliant cheat code, you really just follow 2 simple steps. Step 1, memorize the 4 core patterns. Simple is the basic action, continuous uses be plus an ing verb, perfect uses have plus a v3 verb, and perfect continuous uses have been plus an ing verb. Step 2, seamlessly combine your chosen pattern with the 3 time periods, present, past, or future. That is the entire secret. As our source profoundly notes, this gives you all 12 English tenses, which are the foundation of English speaking, writing, and comprehension. These aren't just random, arbitrary rules to memorize. They're the fundamental mechanics of clear communication. They allow you to accurately share your experiences, ideas, and dreams across time itself. So, considering how powerful this matrix actually is, which pattern are you going to practice decoding first today?